audience member number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Mita.
Hi everyone, thanks you guys for coming today. The purpose of my speech is to shed some light on landfills. I also want to give you some examples on what we can do with trash, along with buying recycled products and how to make some money. So today we'll be talking trash, and some environmentalists are proposing that the landfills are threatening our wetlands. According to some experts at metroactive.com, with less and less land available for our dumps, what is civilized society to do? It has to go somewhere. Eventually it's going to fill up, and they're predicting that that's going to happen pretty soon. We'll be taking a look at great products to buy that come from recycled material. We'll also have an opportunity to talk about making money just by being a bit creative. If you're not sure, ask and ask again. Use the internet. It'll guide you. I'll be giving you some resources through this discussion. The central idea here is to explain the importance of buying recycled products. I want to give you some ideas on how to reuse what you already have, which in return reduces what goes into the landfills. Today we will review landfills, and we're going to learn how to save money, reuse what you already have at home. We'll be looking at buying recycled products, along with some ideas on how to organize a fundraiser through recycled products. So what is happening to our landfills and what can be done? The landfills are filling up, you guys, at record pace, and we're running out of land space. One thing we can do is we can rebuild them. We can make them last longer, and we can make them more efficient. I have an aerial view here of a landfill, so you can actually see how big it is. It starts with waste management coming to your house, picking up your garbage, taking it to a landfill, and then you've got the big dump. Yuck. Just imagine how bad that smells. You guys know how bad one bag of garbage at home smells, right? Imagine that large amount. Pretty yucky, huh? Yeah. Now I want you to imagine life without a landfill. Not a pretty sight, is it? No. Okay, now I also have a cross-section of what landfills should look like, or how they should build them. It starts with this clay barrier. They've got a plastic liner. They put these pipes in here to collect the rain. Then it goes to then they put 6 inches of compacted soil on top of that. Now they predict that these things will last maybe 20 to 40 years. So that's a pretty good deal. Waste management is big business, and there's many things that are being done around the world. According to the Washington Times, a guy named Andy Arnold says that the European Union has called for a 50% reduction in reuse or recycle of solid waste. The Europeans also have some pretty strict restrictions on their landfills or site controls, what they can and cannot accept. They also have kind of like what they call a pay-as-you-throw, throw-away type deal. So what we've learned so far is we've learned that landfills are filling up. We know how to build them correctly. We talked about plans that are going on around the world. Another thing that I'd like to talk about are products. Did you know that there's 7 gallons of oil made in each passenger tire? And that there's a company called Empire. The Empire can take 100 tires, they can shred them down to the size of 1 brick, and then they reuse it into what they call TDF, which is tire-derived products. So the internet offers plenty of sites for you guys to purchase your products. Another suggestion that I would like to make is to make your own products. One place that I love to go to is, sorry guys, I want to talk about what they can make. Recycled glass turned into nightlights. Skateboards turned into swing sets. It goes from crystal to bags and tags. Another place that I really like is called the Studio of Rush Creek. Now they have classes that they offer, and they have many items that they can make. And some of the items that they have are scrapbooks, frames, jewelry, sun catchers, plates, and ornaments. And another fun thing to do is to make things from around your home. Many of the ideas that I had and I found on the internet, one thing is how to make a birdhouse. I've got the material here on what it takes to make one, and the instructions on what you got to do, which I'm not going to go through that with you. So just remember that when you're creating and you're crafting, have fun. The last thing that I'd like to talk to you about is the fundraising idea. This is a website here that offers many ideas. So instead of your kids going out knocking door to door or trying to raise or buy or sell money, why not coordinate a recycling drive? The programs are up and going. They're there just a click away. All you got to do is call and spread the word and start recycling. In conclusion, you know, we've talked about landfills. We've talked about new construction, what it consists of to make a new landfill. We learned a bit about what the other countries are doing. We also talked about products made from trash. The next thing to do is ask. Finally, ask, and ask again. Retailers will buy the stuff if they think you want it. They'll put it on the shelves. Trust me, they want to sell you. I hope that I've created got your creative juices flowing, and you understand how incredibly powerful and beneficial recycling actually is. I provided you some very creative resources I hope that you'll use, and I just put everything in a large garbage can, and I make my husband take it down to the curb.
Thanks, honey.
Set it out. So thank you very much, and remember, it's okay to talk trash.